Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got some more backpacking supplies. I know. It's like, there's more? There's more? Alright. We're gonna run through this as quick as I can. Not to take too long. It's probably gonna be all over the place. Let's do this. We got a platypus, little bladder here with a little hose that goes right in the backpack. Hose. A lot of those new backpacks lately have hoses already rigged up through the thing, so you're good to go. Both my backpacks have those. It is a 3-liter. I bring that sometimes on longer trips. It's nice to have something just to sip onto. Oh yeah. But at the same time, it might be a little bit of a pain in the butt to refill. You know, I don't typically like to refill it while it's in my bag, just because I don't want to screw anything up and get everything just soaking wet. Though most of it is in Ziploc bags. We got a little REI Nalgene container here. These are nice. These are on the heavier side. I know a lot of people just bring ordinary water bottles, even like the taller guys. They're it's a lot thinner plastic, but it's also a lot lighter. So I can see the light side, but I want to make sure my water's good to go. I don't want any punctures on rocks happening while I'm out there. No chances. No chance. We got a special little goodness gracious, Frontier Pro little water filter. It's basically a little straw you drink out of. It is still in the package. I have not used it yet. I'm excited. There's a second one right here. Frontier, this is an emergency one. You have the straw right here. Basically, you just stick this puppy in there, start sucking real hard, and it filters the water. You don't really need the water filter if you're just going to be drinking out streams using this. However, using this or the other straw, it's going to be a lot harder to transfer into the bottle. I mean, you basically have to just mother bird it just back into it. That's not the most attractive thing. Let's be honest here. That's why I bring the water purifier here. Hook up the hose on one end, hook up another hose on the other, grabs it from the stream, preferably a flowing part of the stream, and puts it in my bottle I got here. That way I get a good supply of water while I'm hiking. I don't have to just bring everything with me for the whole trip, because that would be heavy. And definitely make sure there are water checkpoints on the trail. You don't want to just go for a weekend little trip here and there's barely any water spots. That would bite the weenie. We have several bungee cords here. I love these bungees. I use them to attach stuff to my backpack. A lot of the bigger stuff, like maybe my tent, maybe my sleeping bag and sleeping pad. Who knows? They're also good for holding up your tarp. Just jerry-rigging anything around the campsite. I mean, it's always nice to have bungees. Always nice. We're going to go in the back right here. Sneak peek. You don't even know if this is going on here. Compass. Duh. Bring a compass. You gotta know where you're going. Make sure it works, okay? Gonna be bringing a busted compass out there. There's no point in having the weight or anything else. Batteries. If you're bringing anything with batteries, like a flashlight, make sure you have backups. You never know how old those batteries are. Unless you got them brand new, then you're good to go. But at the same time, maybe you accidentally leave the light on one night. Maybe you're just exploring. Maybe you're paranoid, and you're just constantly looking around the woods at nighttime. You gotta be prepared. Be prepared. We have multiple charging units here. This is a Scorpion solar charger here. It definitely Has a little crank on the back here. I can crank that if I need to. I use it to charge my my cell phone if I need to. Usually that's what I keep it for. Charge the cell phone if I need to check something. Maybe I got my music going. Maybe I want to be jamming out while I'm out there. We got two little mini guys. These are basically single charges. I mean, so I'll recharge them up to the house before I leave. Use them sometime on the camp or while I'm hiking. And that's it. Fills up my phone pretty good. Maybe these both fill up 2.5 times. Who knows? But depending on how I'm out there and how much data I'm using, or just if I'm listening to my music, you know how that music goes. It uses up all your power. You know, you always make sure you have power on your cell phone. Call for emergencies. But that's why I like to bring the solar power one. It has a flashlight in it as well. It's like 8 birds in one stone. Okay. 8 birds, okay. Bite and sting kits. Here in Missouri, there's some snakes. There's a few snakes here that are poisonous. I want to make sure I'm good to go in case one of those suckers comes out and sucks me. Okay? Okay? I have not used that before. Let's keep that. Okay? We have a little handkerchief here. Little handkerchief bandana. I can put them on my head, keep the sweat out of my eyes if I want to. I can wipe stuff off. It's a bandana. It's folded neatly. You can wave that sucker around if you want to. Get a little pelican case here. This is waterproof. I keep my little MP3 player in there for my music if I'm not using the cell phone. Or I could put other things there. I could put my car keys in there. I could put anything I want to. Little surprises in there. Make sure nothing's gonna happen to them. It's nice having something waterproof. The Ziploc bags are one thing. Nothing's perfect. It's nice to have a backup on your backup. You know. Speaking of your backup on your backup, this Bushnell tracking will track up to 3 different spots. I don't necessarily bring them with me every time because a lot of times I'm just sticking to the trail. But it's nice having your car marked on there, having your current campsite marked on there, and maybe having where you're exploring right now. That way, if you're just wandering around or checking out the scenery, nature, you can get back to where you're going and get home safe. That's what's most important. We get a little spade here. When you get to the campsite, this is one of the first things you should be doing, okay? Is making a poop hole when you gotta go. There's no point in waiting until you have to go poop, because then it's already too late. If you try digging a hole while you have to poop, that is, yeah, that's like Green Beret. That's how high up in the chain you have to be in order to get something like that done. Otherwise, you know what's gonna happen. We had a pair of work gloves here. These are just simple leather work gloves. I use those when I'm doing stuff around the campsite, gathering firewood, just general cleaning, getting some leaves out of the way and some dirt, picking up rocks to make a little fire ring. There's always something to do. I want to make sure in these leather ones, nothing's gonna poke me, nothing's gonna sting me really good. I'm covered. My hands are covered, okay? We got some hiking socks here. Anyway, it's always good to have a backup pair of socks anyway. These are special. These will last a lot longer. These don't keep as much of that stink on your socks and your feet. Flip-flops. Flip-flops when you're at camp. Nice to let your shoes and your socks breathe. You know, let your feet straws breathe. You know, you still want to make sure you have something on your feet, that way you're not, you know, as people leave broken glass still, which I hate to admit, other sharp objects, or just rocks on the ground. You don't want to mess up your feet, and then if you mess up your feet at that campsite and you still have to hike back to the car, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. We have a little American flag camp. I set that up at every campsite I go to. Just support your country, support your team. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Got a little headlamp here. Get the red. Get the white. Nice having a little light on your head while you're at camp. You're not fiddling around, holding it while you're using only one hand. You can use both your hands, especially when I'm gathering firewood, when I'm trying to start the dang fire, just getting everything set up. Sometimes you're hiking pretty late and you only get in the campsite when it's just getting dark. So you might need one of these just to set up camp. Maybe you're getting into camp when it's already dark and you're SOL, you think. Get your headlamp going. You're good. It might take a little longer. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Last but not least, I got these trail maps I printed off. Okay? Nothing special. Nothing special. But I had them laminated. You know, you can do that at a FedEx or UPS or any one of those places. That way, no moisture is going to get to these and mess them up. They're pretty durable. I'm not going to fold them, but I mean, we're good. We're good to go. Okay? Besides this, I think we're set. I think we need to plan a hiking trip. Would you like to come? This is Bam Shalamb here with Enrique. And we have some bulkier backpacking hiking supplies. We have a light jacket here, just in case it starts raining. This one does have a hood that collapses and goes inside the collar. So while you're not using it, it's out of the way. Thank you. My sister is amazing. That's a great gift. We have some hiking boots. Hiking boots are always nice. Sometimes you think your daily shoes are going to cut it out there, and then when you get out there, you realize your feet are just hurting. We have some trekking poles right here from Black Diamond. Get the cork handles. Love them. It's not the same. I'm standing up straighter while I'm using the trekking poles. My back feels a lot better, especially I'm sleeping a lot better, you know. My back's just not hurting while I'm trying to lay down. We got a Flex Light chair from REI. Having a chair out there, like with the trekking poles, it's a whole different experience. If you can just bust this out and just not just be leaning next to a rock while you're setting up camp, it's nice. It's pretty low. They're pretty low to the ground, but at the same time, it gives you that feeling like you're in a chair. You have a little day pack here. Not everyone's gonna be using the day pack. I mean, I typically don't bring one just because I'm usually just sticking around close enough I can see my camp anyway. But if I'll go with somebody else, I might bring this with me. We got a tarp here. You never know if you want to tarp on the base, just in case you want your tent from off the ground a little bit more, or you want to somehow rig this up with some bungees and put this above your tent. That way, less rain is dripping on that. Yeah, you can make a little canopy. You can do anything with a tarp out there. You can MacGyver the heck out of that out there. We got a Thermarest Ridgecrest sleeping pad. This is a small. Obviously, I need a medium or large. I just grabbed it real quick before I went on a trip one time and didn't realize it still does it. The main part of my back, it still gets that going. I wish it was a little longer, but I mean, fantastic. Definitely worth it. Ultralight. Definitely worth having that weight around. I got a summer tent up top here. This REI Hilo sack, the long. When you're not trying to stay warm, I mean, it's usually pretty warm all the time when I'm hiking. That one's good to go, ultralight. Sorry, very light, not ultralight. And this is like a winter-fall sleeping bag I have here. Sometimes I'll bring that even in the summertime instead of my lighter tent or a sleeping bag, just so I get some extra padding off the ground. That's about it on the bigger stuff. Let's go hiking. Alright everybody, Bam Shalamb here. I got 2 packs. This one is the Terra 30 pack from North Face. 30 liters. And this blue one is the Transverse 85 from REI. So 85 liters versus the 30 liters. So maybe like a short weekend trip versus like a 5-7 day trip. Though I can always seem to overpack both of these. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So just depends on what you're looking for. You don't have to necessarily get these packed, but just thinking about how many days you're going versus how many liters you need. I mean, I don't necessarily need this if I'm just going for a weekend. I mean, might have a lot of extra stuff in there just to relax more that weekend. But really, you don't need that if you're just going for a few days. You can just go for the smaller pack. If anything, just go as you are and just see how you come out at the end. You know, see how you come out.